Truth. You can't handle the truth. Parade's right in front of you. Tell me what you're gonna do. Be on top of your game. So when I call the hey, what's going on, people? What is going on, people? How you doing? I was on that Wax Taylor there for a second. This is your boy, 6-man KStylzz in the building with the man to the stage left, Mad Mike Sports, the mad scientist. Jew will not be on this show tonight. He got some family business to take care of. So shouts out to the minister. We gonna hold it down for you tonight on your Tuesday night. Heavy hitters. Boo, 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 bah.
Boom.
You already know what the deal is, man. Hey, man. How are we doing this evening? How the people doing this evening? Hey, Mike. You know what I gotta do before we start our shows. You know what I always do every show. Roll call. Had to add that extra growl in there. See how that sounded. Probably sounded stupid here. But we're gonna start off with a few names, man. We got Joseph Thornton in the building. We got the Nation. We got Mr. Noah Tyndale. Make sure y'all show him some love here in the building. Hey, White Boy Wednesdays, 10:30. Check it out, AFN. Raheem DeVille. We got Pat Norris. We got Millie Mills. We got ATM 534. That's the little homie right there. We got Joe Houston, B. Tuckin, and the King. What is going on, people? If we didn't say your name, we see you. We got to go ahead and
I see you. I'm talking to you, baby.
Baby! I really want to love you. But hey, man, we starting the new week. As y'all already know, this week right here, we are going against the Detroit Lions.
Mm-hmm.
If a lot of people don't remember last year, this was the game that we lost the game on offense. This is the 1-year anniversary of the Todd Gurley touchdown.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, man. This is like I said, once again, we have another do or die week for the Falcons here.
Oh, yeah.
We are now 6-8. The Lions are 2-9-1. Like I said, this is going to be a game where can we finally get a damn win at home? Please.
Please. Pretty please.
Please.
Begging.
Exactly. Oh, man. But, Mike, how we going to start these three keys tonight, man? I know we kind of used to the minister coming in here and blessing us with the fire and starting it off for us. But, Mike, I'm going to go ahead and start off these three keys for the Falcons against the Lions. What you got?
First of all, I think this is it goes without saying. I think this is pretty simple. Going straight out, start out with the first one. Well, you got to run the damn clock out, and we ask you to not run to the end zone. Don't score the damn touchdown, okay? Do what the coach tell you to do. Don't run into the end zone, okay? We can't be having that again, okay? Can't have that situation again.
Jeez.
Don't run into the end zone, okay? clock management is key.
Boy, damn sure is, boy. Good Lord.
I know a lot of people are like, yeah, but the defense. Look, at the same time, yeah, we know the defense. You know, they couldn't stop a damn nosebleed. They couldn't stop any damn thing from bleeding. Let's keep it real. You got to do what the coach said. If he tells you not to score, don't score. So obviously Targrel was a little bit, you know, over. He was a bit overeager on that position, but at the same time, like I said, man, you gotta take care of the small things in this game, and clock management is a huge part of what the Falcons have not done in quite some time. Even going back to 2016, 17, the Super Bowl, clock management was a huge issue for this team and a huge issue under Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn did all the wrong things as it pertains to clock management. He went for it on fourth down, put his teams in bad situations because he just didn't understand clock management and just putting his team in the right position. Second one, I gotta say this. I gotta say this right off rip, and I've said it numerous times, but can somebody catch the damn ball except for damn Russell Gage? Can somebody get open? I'm tired of seeing him doing fucking somersaults like he's goddamn gymnast, like he's in gymnastics. He's like in the damn Olympics. I'm flipping and doing all this type of stuff. Excuse me, okay, but I'm tired of seeing Russell Gage. Kyle Pitts, Russell Gage. Sprinkle with a little bit of CP in there. Somebody else catch the ball. Somebody else get open. So wide receivers, it's on you. Okay? It's on you. All right? Yes, I brought out the Hulk Hogan. Okay? It's on you, brother. But somebody gotta step up as wide receivers. It's been absolutely pathetic. These guys cannot create separation. Oftentimes, I've had to answer a question: why isn't he throwing the ball to Kyle Pitts? It's really just that simple. Why isn't he throwing the ball to Kyle Pitts? Because everybody knows he's going to throw it to Kyle Pitts. Ain't nobody else doing crap. So the defense understands this. They're not idiots. Okay, they're not idiots. So it's just not as simple as why is he throwing to Kyle Pitts? Why is he throwing to Kyle Pitts? Last time he threw it to Kyle Pitts, guess what happened? At Jacksonville. You guys remember the Jacksonville game? When he forced the ball, when Matt Ryan forced the ball to Kyle Pitts, guess what happened? The receiver, he went off of his assignment and he jumped the play, picked it off. He picked it off. So, okay, the receivers have to do their job. Third, and I'm tired of saying this. No, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna need a 20-sack day from Dante Fowler. I need 20 sacks today, okay? I need 20 sacks from Dante Fowler. Why? Because that's what it's gonna need for to save your ass from getting cut this damn offseason. 20 sacks is what's gonna save you. Your ass is done in Atlanta. Okay, 20 sacks is what it's going to take to save your ass from what we've seen. I've tried my best to be as positive as I can possibly be with this guy. But you talk about high rate robbery, Ray Edwards ain't got shit on Dante Fowler. And I hate to say that.
Oh my God.
Boy. $48 million, and this dude can't barely give you 3 damn sacks. We can't even get him to have 3 sacks.
Hold on, Mike. God damn, boy, you trying to tell me he have to have a Bobby Boucher day?
He better have a Bobby. He better have a Bobby. 20 sacks. I need 20 sacks to save his ass.
What is that? She's the most beautiful girl in the world. Oh, please don't hurt me.
No, it's no such thing as too positive. Okay, there's no such thing as too positive. I know what these guys can do, but it's up to them to actually do it. So there's no such thing as being too positive.
Hey,
right?
Mike, what you tell me? He needs to visualize an attack. Visualize an attack.
Oh my God!
Gatorade not only quenches your thirst better, it tastes better too, knucklehead.
Oh my goodness!
Warm water. Oh my. You say he could do Shaq. You say he could do Shaq kung fu kicks,
bro. He better be able to do something. He better damn spin and do it one of them tornado spins. Just get the quarterback. I need to see something. He need to invent a move or something. But I need 20 sacks. Okay? I'm so not. Y'all think I'm joking. I need 20 sacks. I'm not joking. So that's what it's going to do. That's what's he's going to need in order to save his ass. He's been absolutely pathetic. I don't want to hear anything about being hurt anymore because it's not even when he's healthy, he's still not doing it. So it's not a matter of if he's healthy anymore. You're not contributing in any way. Do anybody know if he even played against the Niners? Or the last 2 weeks? Or the last 3 weeks? Last 4 weeks, 5 weeks? Because we haven't heard anything from him. So, 20 sacks, it is.
I'm Bobby Boucher, and I want to be your experienced water boy for this upcoming season. Oh man,
oh my God, bro!
Boy, your ass said 20 sacks, bro. What the?
I need 20, bro. I'm sorry. That's the only way you gonna get me. That's how you gonna get me back on your side. I need 20 sacks. Ain't no way.
Oh,
I'm
man,
done.
Boy. But yeah, I'm gonna give my 3 keys of victory here, man. They're just gonna be plain and simple, man. Discipline, man. Discipline. Don't think too much. Just play the game. Tackle. This all comes into your discipline defensively. We have to tackle. Like I said, it was porous against the 49ers. It was very pedestrian. So y'all they're gonna have to make up for it. They like you said, Dante Fowler gonna need a 20 sack game. We're gonna need a 65 tackle game from the whole team. With no broken tackles allowed. For the love of God.
Yeah, last week was pathetic, but I ain't
yeah, man. Like I said, like I said, the defense discipline has to be better. They got to be in attack mode because ain't no way in hell. You supposed to be letting folks run all over you like that. Second key I'm gonna have is I'm going to say it again. Penalties. We cannot afford to have penalties in this game whatsoever, which goes into discipline on the offensive side of the ball as well. So no penalties. Like I said, we have to be sound. Like I said, you go out to get your pushes. Because we are at home. I know we don't have the crowd support. So we don't need to be getting no false starts at home when ain't nobody cheering. I'm just going to be real.
Yeah.
Boy, it could be look. I'm about to say it's so messed up, man. It could be one fan in the whole stadium. If we get a false start call on our offensive line with one fan in the stadium, but it is nah. But and three, and this is the most important one right here. This is the most important key of this matchup is do not take these guys for granted.
Southside said it.
Yeah, do not take these guys for granted, man. Because at the end of the day, they may be 2-9-1, but they are a NFL football team. You got to play your game, play discipline, be smart, and do it for 60 minutes. We need a 60-minute football game. We don't need a 5-minute game. We don't need a 10-minute game. We don't need a 35-minute game. We don't need a 45-minute game. We don't need a 55-minute game. We need a 60-minute game.
6-0.
Hold on. That's all we need right now. 60 minutes. And while we have 60 minutes, we had 60 viewers on the thing too. It was kind of funny. I said 60 minutes, 60 viewers come up. It went back down, but exactly. But that's pretty much what I gotta say. That's the most important one. Do not take the Lions for granted. Because like I said, Jared Goff is on the COVID list, so I don't know who the hell their quarterback is going to be. But don't take that motherfucker for lightly. You better play this motherfucker like Jared Goff is in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I know Jared Goff ain't the greatest quarterback in the world, but still. Man, that's all I got on that, man. That is all I got. All right. So we got our 3 keys out. Let's go ahead and hit a couple of these comments here. We're gonna let's hit a couple of these comments before we get to the next one. Yes, Outside did say it. ATM 534. I saw earlier you said something about what Todd Gurley said on Twitter. You might want to tag us in there so we can see what that.
Just send it to us.
Yeah. Millie Mills said, "Do not let Amon-Ra St. Brown get loose. He ain't that good." Oh, we're gonna talk about that on the line side of the game. We're gonna talk about some stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bubble Gup here said, "Do your damn job for 60 minutes." Let's see. Jerron Wade here said, "We score on average 1 less touchdown when we at home." I did not want to hear that.
Man, don't talk to me about no numbers, man. Don't talk to me about no numbers.
B Tucking Ford said, "Protect the damn quarterback." Bam. That's the main one. Protect the damn quarterback, man. He doesn't need to be getting hit again. Let's get a couple more in before we go into the other side. Marquis said, if they lose to the Lions, I'm in full tank mode. I had to disagree with you on that one. You got to play it all the way through.
Man, what's up with this damn loser talk? That's just loser talk. If you want to irritate me, that's the way you do it. This is just that's a coward ass way. Like, what the fuck you want to lose on purpose for? Get your punk ass on. Get your punk ass out of the stage. Bring your punk ass to the stage. Like, to y'all, like that's it. We don't damn run away from the spotlight. You bring your punk ass to the stage. That's what I'm talking about.
To the crowd, back to the stage. But Blizz 818 said, "Can they get John Abraham out of retirement. If it's any way that we cannot see Dante Fowler Jr. again, I think we might need to make that call. Like John, you could play one snap, a couple snaps a game. What is it? You probably do a lot better than Kung Fu Kick Man over here. So we're gonna call so what we're gonna call Russell Gage little flip now.
Yeah, little flip.
Flip. Game over. Yeah, it's game over for his damn body every time you jump in the damn air. All right. So ATM said he done sent us the tweet. I saw it coming. All right. So
I just thought it was a joke. I didn't really take it seriously.
Nah.
I mean, who the hell won't make Ryan run? Let's keep it real. So,
his ass don't need to be running.
I don't. If it ain't 2 yards, I don't want to run. Let's keep it running.
I don't need him trying to scare him for no 50-yard. I mean, I know the city of Atlanta want him to get a 75-yard touchdown run. Like, goddamn, bro.
No, sir.
That's
like, something I don't want to see. Okay?
That's like asking Yokozuna, can you run the 400 marathon?
All right, come on, bro.
Like, what?
No, it ain't happening.
Hell no, that ain't gonna work.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. This is totally off topic with your boy going into the Hall of Fame.
Ooh,
Umaga! Umaga going into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, so Umaga is Rikishi. Yeah. Hey man, how you not love Umaga, man?
Exactly.
That man was a wild man. So congratulations to a family, man, Alpha 2 family. That dude, rest in peace, but he's definitely a legend, man.
That was my favorite. No, that was my favorite. That was one of my favorites right there, boy.
Oh yeah,
he didn't talk much, but goddamn, just the fact that he was a 400-pounder that wrestled like a cruiserweight, bro. I was like, what the
really did. He really flipping, jumping off the top rope, and like, bro, what is going on here? What is going on?
I wasn't expecting that. All right. So we kind of got off topic on that. Like I said, definitely congratulations to the 5-2 family. You get another one in there. You get what the Usos call him, Uncle Iggy. You get him in there. Now we're going to the other side of the damn spectrum. We're gonna go ahead and give the 3 keys for the Lions.
Yes.
Against the Falcons. And boy. I might start this one off this time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lions keys to victory. This is kind of tough because it's like damn, I don't want them to use it, but they got to use it. But as we know, the Lions don't really have a primary receiver. Continue that game plan. Spread the ball out. Do not give keys to who you're going to mainly target. Because right now, outside of Grady Jarrett, everybody else on that Falcons defensive line is not really getting Dante Fowler is not getting no pressure whatsoever. So what I would do is I would shift my protection to the other side and let Dante go one-on-one with the tackle because he ain't beating him.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Ain't gonna get that no damn way.
Oh man. Number 2. Number 2, like a lot of people don't know this, but DeAndre Swift is one of the leading receivers on the team. which caught me off guard. I'm like, what the? I'm using, like I said, if Route 96 is on, and I gotta say this again, if Route 96 is on the field, oh God, I just thought about it. Hold on. So are they gonna have Dante Fowler lined up against Penny Sewell?
Pretty much.
Oh shit. He ain't got a chance.
No chance in hell. He's got no chance.
I mean, like I said, yeah, because I don't know how healthy Swift is, but right now he's your best playmaker. You got to give him the ball. But the thing about it is, man, TJ Hawkinson is one of those underrated tight ends in this league that you can't really go away from. So, yeah. But Route 96 is on the field. You run at his ass because he ain't getting hit. And 3, and it's crazy that this is all defense. I'll be jailhouse blitzing the shit out the Falcons, bro. I just ain't gonna even tell you no lie. I jailhouse blitz the shit out of. I mean, right now it's at a point where you can actually get away with a zero coverage blitz and ain't nobody gonna get open besides Russell Gage and Kyle Pitts. That's a damn shame, bro. How do you run a zero coverage and nobody can? You know what? Go ahead, Mike. I'm done with my keys.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here having discussions with myself online. I'm like, damn, this is bad.
Yeah, we got people here talking about trading the best players. Like, what the fuck you gonna do that for? For one, who the hell gonna want? This is look. I'm gonna give it 3 keys, but I gotta say this real quick. I just have to say this. These guys are near 30 years old. Okay, Grady's a near 30. Debo was he's up there too. I think he's like 28, 29. They all both in the same, they about the same age. You really got 2 to 3 years out of those guys. In football years. You got about, depending on how good they are, typically guys, when they hit 30 years old, you start to see decline. So one, who gonna give up a first round pick for Grady? Who gonna give up a first round pick for Debo? Why this is not a game of Madden? We couldn't get a damn first round for Julio Jones. Why the hell do people think that we're just gonna go out, get all these draft picks for players that we have? Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna go out and give you 2 first round picks for Debo and Grady Jarrett? If that should happen. Who gonna give it? Because on top of that, you gotta pay them. These contracts ain't free. So not only you gotta give up a first round pick, but you gotta take on that contract too. So that only tells you one thing: his ass is gonna be in Jacksonville, or his ass is gonna be in New York. Okay,
they'll be willing to take that whole contract.
They'll take the whole contract. So we got to be realistic with our expectations, just getting rid of players, because it's just not as easy as what we see. So I just had to say that. But the first key to victory is obvious for them. They have to continuously press these damn. They got to press these little oompa loompas that we got at Wild Out. Okay? We got a bunch of short people at wide receiver.
Well, would you go if you listen to me? Oompa loompa doobity dee. Everybody can't guard me.
But that's it. We got a bunch of little guys at wide receiver. So press. Look, you ever seen Evan Almighty, the Jim Carroll? He was just look. That's all you do. Every play, press the hell out of them. Don't let them get off the line. Just keep pressing them, because the Falcons ain't got no answer outside of Russell Gage. Those guys can't get off the line at all. Okay. We literally saw Matt Ryan running for his life for about 2-3 seconds, and nobody still couldn't get open. There's 5 guys in that picture running at Matt Ryan, and you tell me that not one wide receiver couldn't find a hole to get open? That tells you how pitiful these wideouts are. They are absolutely atrocious. That's number one. The second one, like you said, just feed the beast. Feed him more, feed him more, feed him more. You gotta continue to feed Swift more. If he's healthy, keep feeding him. Feed him. Make the linebackers, make the safeties, make the Falcons tackle, because they've had issues in the last game, this past game, of tackling issues. So they got to feed Swift, because they ain't outside of TJ Hawkinson, he's probably the most dangerous weapon. And I don't think you're going to be able to. I don't think you'll be able to kind of confuse Dean Pease with a TJ Hawkinson. He's just not on the Kittle level. I just don't think he'll be able to. They'll be able to beat the Falcons with TJ Hawkinson. And the third one, everybody keep talking. I just hear the same stuff over and over again. But essentially, when it comes down to it, blitz everybody. blitz, and blitz some more. Don't stop blitzing. Just don't stop blitzing until the Falcons can show you that they can stop it, and they're gonna burn you. That's it. Keep putting pressure. Keep applying pressure. Bring everybody to the line until they prove to you that they can stop it. That's it.
Right.
It's simple.
Right. Boy, that was one of the most depressing ass opposing keys we've done all year. And all I think about is this. For the love of God. Hey. That's all I think about. Right now.
Bro, it was literally like 4 people around this dude, and nobody, like not one receiver decided, oh, maybe I need to damn run. Maybe I need to find the open zone. Maybe I need to hit my quarterback. Not one of those guys moved.
Right.
That's what I've been seeing in a lot of film. Everybody talking about, oh, we need a left guard, we need a left tackle, we need a right tackle. Motherfucker, we need a wide receiver. Okay? Let's just keep it 100. Who the hell do you want in this roster besides Russell Gage?
I don't know.
Christian Blake out here looking like he looking skinny as that damn I am. He looking skinny as the goddamn young. Look, he look like Young Thug out there trying to play some damn football.
Exactly.
Bro, he's slim. He's too little to be out there playing. And look, let me show you the picture again. Let me just show. Let me show it to you. Because obviously y'all just think this is a joke. These are all wide receivers right here. Okay.
But
it's pathetic.
Oh Lord, you gonna show them Young Thug and Desi Banks out there?
Of course.
Wait a minute. No, that's the defense. Wrong one.
Oh, I got it. Good gracious.
Yeah, I'm about to say them or not wide receiver look.
Yeah, they probably better than the wide receiver that we got.
Hell nah, boy, you stupid. While we getting that on, we're gonna take a quick intermission.
It's not here. KStylzz done deleted the picture.
No, it's under my banner.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it. That's I don't want to mess up the background.
Ah, shit, fuck it, man.
I just realized that.
Oh, no, you cool, man. Shit, hey. But
ain't got number time no way.
Exactly. Like I said, you want to go ahead. You got a Mad Mike comment of the week we need to look at. Or damn, that shit's all
right here. No, I got one right here.
All right, back to the intermission. Do. But yeah, man, hold on. Why you?
That
all right here. Marquis says, so you would waste a first rounder on a wide receiver, Mike? Come on, man. Go ahead, Mike. What you got on that one?
Why is it wasting? What do you mean waste? This team can't throw the ball. These guys can't get open. Okay? It's that simple. Whether Matt Ryan's here, Trevor Lawrence here, Justin Fields here, these mother cannot get open. It's simple. We got to stop with it. Stop trying to address all the other needs except for what we truly need. Everybody want to draft a new quarterback, get a defensive end. Well, we literally don't have not one wide receiver who is capable of getting open on their own every single down in, down out. So we just going to ignore it because Matt Ryan is 36. We need a defensive tackle. We need a defensive end. We're just going to ignore the offense altogether because we need a defensive end. It's going to be just like the 2000. It's what it's going to be like. I forget which Carolina team it was, but they could not score worth the crap. They had one of the top 5 defense like 3 years in a row, but they couldn't score a single freaking point. This is what we building towards. You got a good defense, but guess what? You still can't score 20 points a game. This is what Washington is right now. Washington has a great defense, but they can't score 20 points. So what's the point of building the defense if you can't score and you can't run the ball? Or else we're gonna be the Chicago Bears. They've had great defense for the last 10 years. But guess what? They can't score a single damn point. They gave Khalil Mack $100 million and they still can't score. So what's the point of building the defense if you can't score?
Interesting. A first rounder. The only way that I would see the Falcons really taking a wide receiver in the first round is going to have to be somebody special. Now, I know I did the video on Traylon Burks and how he's like the special guy everybody wants. But you have enough wide receivers in this draft where you necessarily don't have to draft one in the first round and you still get some type of production. If it's one of those cases where, okay, you picking in the middle of the first round, but you trade back later in the first round and find you one of those receivers, and then, like I said, you get hit a need first, you got enough picks in the second round to where you can get that wide receiver that can definitely be a game changer.
Sure about that? We got to be sure about that, though.
You got to be sure, though. That's the main thing.
Sure that there's a receiver out there. We got to be sure that those are receivers out there. But we got a lot of guys in this draft that are specialists. And that's essentially what we have right now, a bunch of specialists. We don't have, like you said, for me, I think if the Falcons end up 10 within that 1 to 10 range, then I say you trade down, get a couple of other picks, and then you draft. But if they are below that, you got to take a wide receiver. There's no way you don't take a wide receiver or a tight end that's capable of creating separation. These guys cannot. I don't know why people are ignoring the fact that these wide receivers cannot get open whatsoever. And we just lost another receiver. And Sharp. So what are we really gonna do now?
Well, I'm about to say, boy, Arthur Smith gonna have to break out that 13 personnel for the rest of the damn season. hey, no, I take that back. The 14 personnel.
14.
Bring out that 14 personnel.
Because your boy is wide receiver. They technically got him listed as a tight end, so he's not really even a fullback.
Right. Yeah, bring that 14 personnel out on there.
It's like I said, it's not popular with people because everybody want to build a defense, everybody want to add to the offensive line. But again, the Falcons still can't run the ball. They don't have a true running back with vision, and you don't have receivers. What good is building a defense if you cannot score? It's the same issue that we have in this year.
The only thing is with all wide receivers, you have to remember all wide receivers damn near pretty much undrafted guys for a reason. You said they're specialists. What do they special in? I mean, they're fast. You saw the kids catch that deep post route in the game. But outside that deep post route, what the hell did he do?
Right. I mean, you just make it again. You just making this is exactly what I'm saying. You're just making the point. I know people don't want to do it, but when you have a roster, when you got Julio Jones who pulled what he pulled, and we don't know what's going on with what's the truth behind Calvin Ridley, we just don't know.
Right.
So not only are you wasting Matt Ryan, but you're wasting a rookie if you draft a rookie quarterback. What are we doing? How are we gonna recreate DVD again? We're gonna get a mobile quarterback, draft Malik Willis, bring him in, draft a bunch of running backs, draft a bunch of offensive linemen, and we're just gonna run the ball 50 times a game. Is that what we're gonna do? Because that's the only option that you have at that moment, because you don't have receivers at all outside of Kyle Pitts, because people forget Hayden Hurst is going to be a free agent. Mm-hmm. Somebody might like him in free agency. He might be hearing buzzes that this team wants you right now, and he may not be back. So now you're down another weapon. Who to say that Cordell Patterson is going to be? He's signed a 1-year deal. He may not be back. We got to think. Cordell it's not a foregone conclusion that Cordell is going to be back, especially if a team, especially when you heard out of his mouth himself that he tried to sign Cordell Patterson. Kyle Shanahan tried to sign him, and he went to Atlanta. So that may be people that even want Cordero. So, like I said, I know it's not popular, but at some point you gotta address it, and you gotta get the best athlete. I'm in total agreement with you. You gotta get the best receiver. If you're gonna get the receiver, you gotta make sure that he's the best of the best. He's an elite talent.
Yeah, but like I said, the only thing that I might disagree is I still need. Like I said, we got so many damn glaring holes, boy. It's like you don't know where to start.
I know where to start.
No, I mean,
it's not popular.
I know
it's just not popular.
I know you're not popular. Like you said, the wide receivers, yeah, still need an edge rushers. You still gonna need a running back.
You still need a mate for Grady.
You still need a nose tackle. Like I said, it's a whole bunch of things going on. I think that's gonna be really the main issue, because it's like like I'm more in so of trying to get that edge rusher or nose tackle in the first round. But I don't know what the whole field looks like yet.
Right.
See, we just know Jordan
right.
Davis and Aiden Hutchinson right now.
So, right. We don't know who's going to stay for that senior year. Like, we don't know anything. A lot of guys like got an extra year because of the COVID situation. So even if they are seniors, they can still stay an extra year because of the COVID.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just giving everybody. We got to think about these types of things. You know what I'm saying? Free agency is real. Okay. Other teams do want your players. Okay. Other teams do want our players. Just because we as fans don't want them doesn't mean that Kyle Shanahan or whomever is not looking at chops. Oh my God! I'm the things that I could do with Cordero, the things I could do with Hayden Hurst, the things I could do with whatever player. They looking at chops at these free agents or potential free agents.
Right. See, my thing is, and I know this is gonna be kind of too late to say this, but I think at this point in time, this would if they would have. I think if he would have been a lot better in practices and stuff, this definitely would have been an opportunity for Antonio Nunn, bro.
He
just like I said, he just ain't impressing the coaches to get off that practice squad. Hell, I think he might have got cut from the practice. No, I think he still might be on there.
Yeah.
Because
I think he's looking for a specific player,
right.
and I think that's what he's focused on. Like Arthur wants a specific type of player for his offense.
Right. See, now looking at these couple comments, we're gonna read a few of these comments here right quick. Like I said, Joe Schmo here said Darby and Ridley are the only ones under contract. They bring in new people, but better to look at the pass attack as a whole beyond just wide receiver. Running backs and tight end are involved as well. I mean, that's a big key.
It.
That's a key. That's like I said, that's a big key right there. See, and Vlad Tepper's actually said a night now. If a guy like David Ojabo is in the second, if he's still around in the second round, you can take that chance if you can get a wide receiver in the first round. But that's only if a guy like Ojabo is still in the second round. If he's on the first round, if he goes, like I said, if he's projected to go in the first round,
that's some character things, Mike. Some character issues might come. It happens every draft. A character flaw comes in and the guy end up dropping. Right. So, like I said, it's always something. It's always something in this draft. A heart issue or whatever. Like I said, those types of things. It happened to Hurst. The guy from Green Bay, like he dropped. I think he dropped like out of the first 2 rounds or something like that, and Green Bay picked him up. Like those types of players end up, dropping. So, like I said, I know people not trying to think about it, but my job is to make you think about it. At least have you guys realize that this could be a problem. The Falcons don't have a lot of receivers under contract. Tight ends. Lee Smith might be gone too. He might retire. Lee Smith, I think he sounds like a 1-year deal. So many guys with 1-year deals right now. There's no guarantee that these guys are going to be here. So I know you're like, no, we need to get the defense in, bruh. We literally might have a major issue at wide receiver because guys are going to go in free agency.
Yeah, but like I said, but I can't. Like I said, you said there's a lot of specialists in here, but this is a wide receiver heavy draft, though, bro. Like I said, that's the one thing a lot of people ain't talking about neither. Like I said, if it's not somebody that's like eye popping special that's in there that you get, I'm not taking a wide receiver in the first round. Like I said, it has to be.
You gotta look at it like this too. You gotta look at this. We already have our special guy. We already have that special guy. So at this point, you get a guy that's gonna be not only good, but he's going to be that perfect yin and yang with a guy like Kyle Pitts. Because Kyle Pitts, you can do all types of things with him. So, like I said, look, there's just things to think about. Because I know it's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who say, "Oh, nope, we're gonna get a defense tackle," and then end up getting traded down to get a Calvin Ridley. You know what I'm saying? With the whole draft, we think we're gonna get what's the guy the D tackle that played for Jacksonville, and he dropped from Florida. I forget his name, but we thought we was gonna get him. Guess what? We end up drafting them Calvin Ridley. So these things happen all the time, man.
Basically, what he just saying is we really don't damn know what's
We
behind
don't know a damn thing. We don't damn know. We say that all the time. We don't damn know. And they don't know either. Who the hell would have saw we trade down for the damn Tech McKinley? His shoulder was fucked up in school, in damn college. We ended up drafting him. I damn sure didn't see us drafting AJ Terrell. It turned out to be good, but I didn't see that. I ain't impressed you, did I?
No. The thing is, I'm thinking, no, because look, I'm
going out, boy. Damn, I thought we were gonna get a defensive tackle. I thought we were gonna get a defensive end.
No, because I'm looking at all the 1-year deals and stuff. Like we got, like, damn, we got so many.
It's a lot.
We actually have more glaring weaknesses this off season than we did last off season.
Yes, that's why I said we're definitely going to look at, again, a lot of these people who cover the Falcons not going to tell you these types of things. They're going to sell you a wish, have you thinking you're going to get this person, but you look at the weaknesses in this on this team right now, bro, we don't have a lot of things.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of things, bro.
Yeah,
and this is why I say this is not necessarily, your quote unquote rebuild, but this is a retool. These are pretty much, this is a whole new team, a whole new squad. These ain't the same players. And we might not even see a lot of the players that we see this year, next year.
That is true. But yeah, like I said, we kind of came into a disagreement, but an agreement at the same damn time. How the hell that always happens? That always happens. Mike talking about wide receiver, I'm talking about edge rusher, boy.
Right.
But
I want an edge rusher. Don't get me wrong, because I don't want to see
but yeah, that's why I'm saying, like I said, a guy like a Jobo, like I said, if a Jobo is, if he goes past the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you took, like I said, if he's scheduled to go past the first round, like I said, you could take a guy like a Traylon Burke if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. But at the end
good
of the day,
the good thing about Dean Pease is he can work with a specialty skill. He doesn't need you to be an outstanding, because that's what Terrell Suggs was good coming out of college, but nobody thought he would have the career that he had, a damn near Hall of Fame career. Nobody would have thought he had that. He had skills coming out of college, but nobody would have thought he would have been that big.
Right.
Like even Ray Lewis, I think Ray Lewis was him coming out of college. Ray Lewis was he was drafted
6 foot, 230, 6 foot 230.
Yeah, he wasn't a lot. They thought Ray would have skills, he would be good, but he wasn't one I don't think Ray was drafted in the 15, first round. It was a low first round, I believe.
I think it was the 20th pick or something like that. It was between 15 and 20. That's how I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So you can get some quality players low. I think the biggest misconception is You know, people just think, oh, you got to have a top 5 to get a quality player. You just got to know. You just got to know what you see. You got to know how to.
Hell no, boy. You got that's what your scouting department is for. To find all the players that you need that might be cheap, that might be expensive, that but also be cheap too.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't realize about NFL drafts, especially the NFL, especially. Like I said, the first round picks, those are your flash guys. Those are your guys those are your money guys as far as the ones that you sell to the team. But them third through seventh round picks are the most important picks that you have to hit on.
He was 26. Yeah, Ray Lewis was drafted at 26. Yeah, he was at 26. He was drafted real low.
Yeah, I thought it was around 22. I wasn't that far off, but goddamn.
Yeah, he was drafted. He was drafted at 26. So it's like just because you have a top 5 pick, there's no guarantee this guy's gonna be a Hall of Famer. It just all goes into scheme and what type of player you looking for.
So let me ask you a question when it comes to that draft. What would be the possibility that the Falcons trade out of the first round in general? Like what do you think the mindset would be for that? Would that be one of those kind of like cost efficient type of things where if you trade out the first round and get multiple second and third round picks, would that be able to draft and sign a couple more players that would cost a first round pick?
Yeah, typically when that happens, teams have 2 things in mind. They want to get draft capital, and if a team is giving up on a player, you know, like a Jacksonville did with CJ Henderson, they can get him for like a 4th rounder or something like that, and then you can still kind of use that. You know, essentially, it's like your draft pick. He's still young enough that he hasn't learned bad habits and whatnot, so you can still kind of build him and work with him. So the Falcons, if there's a young guy that's out there that they want and they feel like they can work with and put him on the team while he's still young, you can make that. You can take that chance of like drafting, trading down out of the first round, and then get 2 to 3 more picks in the 2nd to 4th range. And I think that's more so what the Falcons are thinking, because if you look at free agency, the Falcons are not trying to spend a lot of money. Terry Fontenot, like if you go back to outside of the first couple of years, I think he wasn't even that. But like going back to the Saints, they didn't necessarily spend a lot of money on defensive players. Like they would spend every once in a while, you'll see them try to go out and get a Jerry's Bird, but like they got Demario Davis they got him for like chump change, and he ended up becoming like a Pro Bowl. So they don't really, he doesn't really believe in, you know, going out and spending all the money like Thomas Demetriou did on motherfuckers like some damn Jamon Brown and coffee.
Oh shit! I almost choked on my damn water, motherfucker. Goddamn.
So that's not his forte. He don't spend money like that. He don't spend money like that. I mean, you saw him found Mike Pennell. Those guys were barely making them. They barely making $1 million right now. So I think that's where they're thinking. That's where they're going with it. Even with a Julio Jones trade, they got a 2nd and a 4th. That's right. Like I said, that's right in there. Right. So they can, if the Falcons see a player in the lower first round, they got the picks that they can end up trading up to go get a defensive player that may have dropped or offensive player that may have dropped. So they got the capital. And like I said, you don't know what's going to happen with Calvin Ridley if he wants to come back. If he comes back and his head straight, then so be it. I'm cool with that. But if he isn't, you can still do the exact same thing with him. Get a younger guy, go out and get a veteran in free agency, get it, 2-3 picks, maybe a second, fourth, and a 6 and 7 and whatnot. So like that, there's options for the Falcons to pick up a ton of players that are cheap, and you can plug in veterans to kind of help teach these guys, the scheme and whatnot. So they don't have to spend a ton. Like you don't have to spend a first round pick on a receiver, especially in this offense, because this offense is a ball control type of offense. So not going to see a lot of explosive plays outside of it being in play action. So that's the good thing about this offense is you don't need a special guy like a Julio Jones. You just need guys that can get open. If you can get open, catch the ball, you're good. I mean, that's what Michael Thomas is. Michael Thomas, ain't nothing special about him, but he can get open and he can catch the ball. That's why he got paid.
Yeah, that's why a lot of times is, and Vlad Tep is here. He said there's 20 pass rushers in the top 100 in this class. A wide receiver in round 1 is a good possibility, so you can get a starting pass rusher in rounds 2 or 3. Yeah, I mean, that like I said, we don't damn know. That's really what it comes down. Because anything changed from here. Because like I said, you still got the combines coming up, you still got pro days, and people put so much big emphasis on that stuff right there. It changes a lot of draft boards real quick. Here's another question. I found this very interesting. Space Ranger Joe said, "What are your thoughts on the ownership of our team? Do you think the Falcons would have benefited from having a Jerry Jones type owner who was very hell no?
Hell no.
No.
No. Hell to the no.
One thing about Arthur Blank is gonna let the folks do their job. Jerry Jones is literally the GM and the head coach of the Cowboys right now.
Yeah,
he got money to fund the team like a mug, but nah, hell no, to the no, exactly. But all right, man, go ahead. Y'all ask some more questions. We'll answer about a couple more questions, and then we're gonna end up closing it out tonight. Yeah, that's very interesting. Because I mean, I'll answer that later. Let's see. So, wide receiver. Okay. So, in your mind, what wide receiver have you seen? Or I don't know, you probably haven't seen a lot of them, but who do you have in mind as far as who have you seen?
I deliberately stay away from college and watching prospects, so I don't watch prospects until after the season. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Don't get your hopes up, because I had my hopes of getting a guy like George Pickens, and then here he tears ACL. So I deliberately don't focus on wide receivers. I don't focus on the draft until after the season is over. I don't watch nothing.
Exactly.
But if, like I said, the only thing that I do watch is the style and the scheme. I have keyed in on a style, and the style that I've keyed in on is not necessarily size. Falcons have to go at the guys with the ability to get yak yards. Guys like Steve Smith, Terrell Owens, Julio Jones, those guys who can do things after the catch. Catch the ball, run. Kyle Pitts. That's what makes Kyle Pitts so good, because he's so big, he's hard to tackle, and dude run a 4.4. So it's like I've keyed on that style of receiver. It's like Russell Gage has made me even change my thoughts of the receiver, that Arthur Smith wants. Before seeing the way he call plays, you would look at it and say, all right, Corey Davis is this size, AJ Brown is this size. All right, he like big physical receiver. Then you see what he can do with a small guy like Russell Gage, and he calling plays to get him open, and Russell Gage is a small guy. So what he needs in his offense is receivers who can catch the ball first and foremost. They gotta have great hands. Okay, they gotta be able to catch the damn ball and be able to take a damn slant to the house. Those are the receivers. If you can't do that as a receiver, Arthur ain't paying you no attention. You got to be able to block as well. So you got to be a physical wide receiver and have that ability to catch the ball, run after the catch.
Right. I see a lot of. Hey, I'm about to say, I'm gonna have a video for that here pretty soon too. I see a name everybody talking about. They want to see me talk about. I had that Breesy Hall content coming up soon.
Oh my God, y'all really say that?
Hey man,
that's the only name. I mean, boy, I swear they as soon as they see that shiny nickel, people can't get over
it. Hey, that's the same thing everybody say about Jordan Davis, right?
Right.
Exactly.
They don't even want his ass no more. They saw him at first, but now they see him. Oh yeah, I don't want him.
I mean,
he lazy. He all right. Like hey.
I got that video upcoming here in the next couple of days. I'm just finishing that up right now. So,
okay.
So I got the Jordan Davis. Y'all give my thoughts on Jordan Davis and how I really think about that situation. So I got that.
A question now.
All right, let's see.
You want to say that for your channel? Or you want to answer that one right now?
Shoot, I answer it right goddamn now, boy. And we just talked about it too. Yeah. One of my favorite players that transferred from Georgia Tech is going to the team I hate the most. Ain't that about a bitch? I said, boy. Well,
man, that man must have really got his feeling losing to Georgia, boy.
I think he did.
Golly.
But like I said, right now, Georgia Tech's problem right now is like we just don't like we literally are trying to get away from the smaller, more like we still had a couple Paul Johnson guys still on the team. So a lot of those guys are kind of by the wayside. And so now we probably like I said, he's still bringing in his guys because this year's draft.
He's Arthur Smith. He's just essentially Arthur Smith at this point. Just trying to bring in his guys.
Exactly. So so basically, like the recruiting class that we got this year is actually all damn near. Let me see. Is I think it was like ranked 43rd in the nation, which is pretty damn good considering the fact that just a couple years ago we was in the bottom hundreds.
Man, I don't believe you probably the only person on earth that love Paul Johnson. That bullshit I couldn't stand. Look,
it was good for one. It was good for novelty purposes, but the thing about that triple option offense, and this is why teams like Georgia, this is why teams like Alabama used to eat that shit alive. Because you have to remember, in that triple option offense, you had small offensive lines. And if you had go against a team that had a defensive line that got penetration, as soon as the initial penetration comes up the middle, that triple option done. We couldn't throw the ball. We threw the ball 8 times a game. That's why Georgia Tech led the nation in running. Hell, we ran the ball 60-something times a game.
I hated it. It was just like I'll fall asleep watching that bull crap. I could not stand watching Georgia Tech. That's probably why they lost TV contracts too, because of watching that shit.
they lost TV contracts too because not only weren't winning, but they weren't getting those type of players that made you go like, oh shit, we gotta go to Tech. See, Jahmyr Gibbs was that player. But getting the shit stomped out of you by Georgia, he probably like, nah, bro, I need to get somewhere where I get some relevance. But hey, like I said, I'm rambling ret till I die. I will never, and you hear me here, I will never convert to no other school. If it came down to it, I'll stop watching college football altogether. I'll just keep it real with you. That's the same thing I say about the Falcons. If the Falcons would have left, if they would have moved the Falcons somewhere else, I'll stop watching the NFL.
Ain't no reason for it.
Exactly. So I'd stay true to mine. Yeah, but that triple option offense wasn't the move, man. It's just right. Like I said, right now the problem is we don't really have consistent quarterback play right now. Like Jeff Sims can be good, but he reminds me too much of Teddy Bridgewater as far as
very inconsistent.
Very inconsistent. Yeah, that's how Teddy Bridgewater was. Like Teddy Bridgewater was good in college, but because if you watch how he throws the ball, he throws it like Teddy, but he's too inconsistent. It's like he'll have a game where he'll be efficient in completion percentage. Like he'll be like he'll have games where he's like 21 for 27, but he only throw for 145 yards. Where the hell are we throwing the ball at? To the referees?
25. Was that like 8 other kids or something?
Shit, boy, that was like 3.7 yards an attempt, bro. Like, God damn, I like, damn. I understand. I understand he doesn't want to turn the ball over, but we gotta at least get that to 6. But yeah, and like I said, Georgia Tech's problem offensively really was they couldn't score in the red zone. They turned the ball over at critical times, and their defense was so damn aggressive. They safeties were so like Tariq Carpenter and Wanye Thomas are so damn aggressive at safety, bro. It's like literally, if the pass rush don't get there, the secondary's toast. That's pretty much.
Yeah, I kind of saw that against Georgia.
Exactly. Brock Bowles went on ahead. He over there looking like he looking like George Kittle out there, boy. I'm like, damn, he a freshman, boy. Where the fuck this NFL player come from?
That's all you heard.
Exactly.
Smoke.
And Marquis said Georgia Tech has become Vanderbilt. I mean, they've always been like Vanderbilt. They ain't no become Vanderbilt. They've always been like Vanderbilt. But like I said, the issue is you just gotta have guys that, and by looking up like the credentials and stuff to get into that school, yeah, boy. If you ain't on the athletic scholarship, boy, your ass is finna work. Yeah. You finna work there. But like I said, with this upcoming class coming this year, it should be some good times because we got a couple good guys out of the state of Georgia. Got a couple we got a couple Westlake guys. Like we're actually like getting better players to come in. That's the main thing. See, that's the problem with Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech couldn't get good players to come in. We was getting 1-2-star guys from fucking Saskatchewan and shit. I mean, like I said, who?
I ain't never even heard him.
Exactly. We ain't even heard of him. Yeah, we were straight in the 90s. 90s, Georgia Tech. That was a 50-50 rivalry in the 90s. Hell, in the early 2000s it was too. But once 2011 hit, it kind of went this way. Then Georgia Tech came back a couple years, and it was like every so now and. But the last 3 years it's been like no. Yeah. Exactly.
It ain't even a rivalry. It ain't even a rivalry like that. It's just a memory at this point.
Yeah, this right now. Right now, it's like Georgia's damn practice game. Like I said, I think this is why Georgia lost to Alabama because they played us the week before. But like I said, it's a possibility here in the next few years that this rivalry might be over. There's a possibility. I think they say they're trying to replace Georgia Tech with Clemson in this rivalry. Yeah, I know they were talking about it a couple years ago. Yeah, so what they might possibly the old fashioned hate, they might get rid of it altogether, but replace it with Clemson.
I mean, for financial purposes, it makes sense.
So if it come down to it, it just come down to it. I'm just gonna be the Tech man, the only one in the state of Georgia left. But man, we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man. That kind of last segment went a little bit longer than we thought. The first time I actually talked Georgia Tech with anybody in a while. But hell, I ain't got nobody to damn talk to. But yeah, like I said, y'all continue to support AFN. Like, well, first of all, make sure you support me. God damn it, 6-man KStylzz.
Head over.
Head over there. Yeah, like I said, y'all leave y'all questions. Y'all go ahead, leave y'all prospects list over there too, because I've been getting quite a few of those here lately, and the season ain't even over yet. So I might well go ahead and get started on it now. Damn, Mills, you brought another one. He talking about James Cook. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. But yeah, so definitely I got the Jordan Davis one coming up. I say the latest might be Thursday, right before the 6-man convo. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Like I said, 60 from 600. Like I said, I need y'all to help me get there, man. I've been stuck in the 540s for the last 3 months now. Y'all need to help me out. Y'all need to help a brother out.
Everybody looking, but ain't about nobody hitting that subscribe button.
Exactly. But also, y'all make sure y'all support Atlanta Falcons Nation as well. We are almost at the 2K mark in itself, so y'all make sure y'all get us up to that 2K. Gotta pay some bills, man. We definitely need that. We sound like
you gotta pay. Hey, that's the truth though. We gotta pay some bills. All the damn money you spending for damn Christmas present shit.
But yeah, like I said, y'all continue to support AFN, 6-man KStylzz, ASKMADMIKE Sports, Jew Talk Sports, Twisted Torch TV. You support everybody, man. We do this because we love it. We love talking with y'all. Y'all give us insight. Hell, y'all push us to even do better stuff, to talk better stuff.
Absolutely.
But go ahead, Mike. You want to go ahead and give them your closing thought before I get to mine?
Yep, hit that damn subscribe button. Short and sweet. Boing. Hit that subscribe button. That's it. Boing. It's free. It's free. You don't have to do anything. It don't cost you nothing. I mean, we ain't gonna snitch on you.
Exactly.
I know a lot of y'all probably got some side chicks out there. Ain't nobody gonna tell on you.
Hey, I about to say that we ain't finna be set tripping over here. We ain't set tripping.
We ain't set tripping.
Y'all got folks doing it. Y'all do your damn thing. Just don't mention my name. I just say that right now. But Mike said subscribe. I'm gonna end it on here like this. Atlanta Falcons. This is definitely a tell-all game. I know 49ers, like I said, you got beat physically. You still got 3 winnable games. You're not completely out of the playoff hunt yet. But the problem is by not taking care of business in San Francisco, now you don't have control of your own destiny right now. you have to rely on other teams to fail and win in order to get into that final playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, still really still 2 final playoff spots because that spot still ain't even settled yet. So you got to take care of business, man. And this goes for everybody in the organization. Y'all have to take care of business. I mean, like I said, you've already exceeded expectations as far as what most people thought this team was going to be. The 90% of this fan base thought this was a 4-win team. They've already won 2 more games they did last year. With a worse roster.
With the worst roster. So I know there's probably.
So
yeah, I know that might not be popular, but if anybody deserves, coach of the year, I think Arthur deserves to at least be in top 3 in voting. Especially when you look at this roster. No Julio, no Calvin Ridley. Most of your roster's been injured. You lost Isaiah Oliver. You lost Eric Harris. Those are starters. Like, these are very big key. And he somehow snuck out 6 wins.
Shit.
And potentially even more of that.
Shit. If AJ Terrell didn't get no Pro Bowl votes, ain't no chance in hell of Arthur Smith getting no Coach of the Year vote.
Right. I already know.
so we already know that.
You saw the video. You ain't got to tell me.
Exactly. So we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man. Like I said, y'all go ahead and be ready for White Boy Wednesdays with your boy Noah Tindale on tomorrow. Be tuned. And then you have the 6-man combo Thursday. Then you got Friday Night Madness. The Christmas Eve edition.
Go ahead.
Or is it? But on the next episode of Atlanta Falcon Nation, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the hell out of here.
Dude.